What's going on out there, everybody? Back to do another vid. Figured that I would do this. I think I've done a vid similar to this before, but I've added a few things to my Kubrick collection, and I figured this would be a nice opportunity to show everything that I have on DVD, since soon the Blu-ray box set should be coming in the mail. It was officially released today, and I got my shipment email that the box set shipped today through Amazon. So yeah, let's just get started. First, we'll go ahead and show these couple of these collector's editions here. This one is I'm not sure what I grabbed. Clockwork Orange. They made 3 of these, as far as I know. One for Clockwork Orange, one for 2001: A Space Odyssey, and one for Full Metal Jacket. And they're all pretty nice. They don't have a lot as far as DVD features, but they have some cool stuff inside. You get, with each one, you get the film, and you also get the soundtrack. What's really cool about them is they all come with a booklet with, like notes about the film and photographs and stuff. I won't go through every page. They all come with a film cell, which is numbered. Not sure how many there are of any of these. Just haven't really researched it much. I just got them just being a fan, and found some really good deals on them. And like I said, they come with the soundtrack to the film as well, so it's always cool stuff to have. Scoot this over here. Alright, next is similar, same thing, but 2001: A Space Odyssey. Like I said, comes with the film, with a booklet, with notes and photos and whatnot. Gives you your chapter index and stuff on the back of the booklet. Once again, I have a film cell, which are numbered, and yeah, have the soundtrack in there. So the only one I haven't been able to pick up is Full Metal Jacket, just because I haven't really found a decent deal on it. I'm sure, I know these are far out of print. I'm not sure that they're huge collector's items to people. I don't see a lot of people with them, but I haven't been able to find it, under $20, and I know that sounds kind of cheapskate-ish, but both of those I paid like $5 to $6 for on eBay. So yeah. The next thing is something that I kind of found searching around on torrent sites, I was basically trying to see if I could find Fear and Desire, because it doesn't have pretty much excuse me, sorry, doesn't really have any kind of release at all. I think I've seen some other region releases for it, but I don't currently have a way to play multi-region stuff. So, well, I could probably play it, but I'd have to watch it on my computer, and I just don't really want to do that. But anyway, this is something that I found. It was just like one big package on a torrent site. It had this cover to where you could make this cover for your DVD case. It came with Fear and Desire, which is a really bad quality print, whatever you want to call it. It's really bad quality, but I watched it anyway, just to see it. It's not a great film by any means, and I think that's why Kubrick kind of tried to bury it, because maybe he felt embarrassed by it or something. But it's like his first work, so for a fan you want to see it anyway. But it also comes with the documentary films, The Seafarers, Day of the Fight, and The Flying Padre. Now I know The Seafarers has an official release, but just to have it on here, the picture quality on the other 3 isn't bad at all. On The Seafarers, Day of the Fight, and Flying Padre, the quality's not very bad at all. But Fear and Desire was really horrible. It also came with a file of the Napoleon screenplay that had got written up. Come with a photojournalism packet, to where it shows like almost all of Kubrick's photojournalism that he did before he became a filmmaker. And it also came with the Shining soundtrack and a Kubrick interview, which I do believe the interview itself is a special feature on one of the other films. But anyway, cool little thing to have. I just popped them in here. Oh, and another thing I threw in here was a really great European documentary called Stanley Kubrick's Boxes. Look into it. I think you can find it online to where you can watch it where you wouldn't have to download it or anything, but if you haven't seen it, check it out. It's very, very interesting. Stanley Kubrick's Boxes is what that's called. But yeah, that's something neat to have, I guess. But next is Killer's Kiss. This one is pretty cool because this one's going to get released on Blu-ray with The Killing. When Criterion releases The Killing on Blu-ray, this is going to be like a bonus feature on that. I like that they're doing that. They did that with Blowout. They released Brian De Palma's like early student film or something like that. And it was pretty neat to watch. You know, it wasn't a great film or anything extremely memorable, but it's always cool to see early works or you know, less known works from your favorite filmmakers. But yeah, this one doesn't. This has a trailer on it. Says it comes with a 4-page booklet. Mine came with no booklet, and I bought it brand new, so that's always fun stuff. Then next we have this is a few of these I have just copies of to where I just never picked them up from whenever I was first getting into collecting. My dad was making me copies of stuff, and this is just a you know, extra whatever. But yeah, some people collect these, you know, sometimes make covers for them and whatnot. But The Killing, this one's coming out on Criterion Blu-ray in August, I do believe. So yeah, good stuff. Then we have my original copy of Paths of Glory that I bought. I think I bought this one for like $3 at Big Lots when they first started selling DVDs, and it was one of the first ones I bought. And yeah, I was extremely happy about that. I've probably watched this movie, I don't know, tons of times. Yeah, this one actually did come with the booklet it was supposed to come with, which is pretty cool. But yeah, there you go, Paths of Glory, which I also have the Criterion release of. Would have rather got this on Blu-ray, but it was a gift. You know, and I kind of knew I was getting it, so I didn't buy it. But yeah, it's still great no matter what. I mean, you know, picture quality is fine and everything. It's got all the features on there. But yeah, Paths of Glory on Criterion. And that one won't be in the Blu-ray set as well. The ones that are missing are Paths of Glory and Killer's Kiss and The Killing. And then also, obviously, his early works won't be in there either. But anyway, also, next we have Dr. Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb. This is a great release for this film. It has plenty of stuff on there. It has a scrapbook with an essay by Roger Ebert and original production stills, 2 exclusive documentaries, No Fighting in the War Room, Dr. Strangelove, and the Nuclear Threat. Excuse me. Oh, I guess it's allergies and stuff today. It's getting a little stopped up here. Bestsellers, Peter Sellers Remembered, and An Interview with Robert McNamara. It comes with a nice slipcase. This is a cool booklet here. Flip through there, some different stuff. And open it up here. We have the 2 discs. And I'm not sure, until I get the set, I'm not sure what features from these different editions will make it onto the set. But we will find out. So as soon as I get that, I'll probably do like an unboxing vid or an unveiling or whatever. I'm not sure how many of you out there are getting it or getting it right now or whatever. So this one's another DVR copy of Barry Lyndon, and this has turned out to be one of my absolute favorite films of all time. And it was funny, it was the last Kubrick film that I watched, and I did that because I honestly didn't think I was going to care much for it, but it actually is such an amazing film. I guess if out of all of Kubrick's major releases, if I had to pick one that I like the least, it's the one that I don't own, which you will see. I don't own Lolita. I've seen it 2 or 3 times. Watched it on some different day. I watched it once with my dad, and then I watched it online once. I watched it online one time. Or no, it was on it. Anyway, I watched it like twice, and I enjoyed the film, but it's definitely my least favorite of Kubrick's work. Next, we have the box set, the most recent box set that was released. And as you'll notice, I have no Kubrick Blu-rays, and there's a guy on Amazon complaining about the set that was coming out. Oh, this is a needless set. All we need is what was it? Dr. Strangelove and Barry Lyndon on Blu-ray, and that's it. I'm like, well, you know, I mean, that's your fault, honestly, for buying all the separate Blu-rays when you know eventually they're going to come out with a set. Now, I know it was kind of a long wait, but, you know, so what? I've already got every fucking thing that the guy's done except Lolita on DVD, so, you know, I'm not going to rush out and buy individual Blu-rays of shit when I already have, because I'm not in, like, this is going off subject, but I'm not super into replacing stuff I already own unless it's something very specific. And like I said, I knew they were going to release some kind of set. You know, I saw it coming, and I figured, you know what, why not just wait? So anyway, this is a great set. It comes with, let's see, we'll go in reverse order. It comes with 2001: A Space Odyssey. Lots of great features on here. I'm not going to go through everything. I think it would take a little while, so then got 2 discs in there. Yeah, I mean, it's got commentaries. It's got like 2 or 3 documentaries on here. Yeah, it's got the audio bonus 66 Kubrick interview conducted by Jeremy Bernstein. So yeah, it's got plenty of extra stuff in there. Next is Clockwork Orange. Also, I want to note, I love the covers on these. I love the cool little artistic way they did these covers. They're all pretty much the same except for The Shining, but yeah, this one's got commentary, trailer, it's got 3 documentaries, so this yeah, The Shining they did the classic cover. They didn't do like a special cover for this one, but yeah, this one's once again commentary, trailer, it's got the original Vivian Kubrick documentary, 3 new featurettes, so yeah, I'm hoping all these kind of blazing through the rest of this stuff. Full Metal Jacket, commentary, featurette. Let's see here. Eyes Wide Shut. This is the unrated version. First time the unrated version was available, and it's also got several interviews and featurettes on the film. So, and then finally, the gem in the set, in my opinion, which is the Stanley Kubrick: A Life in Pictures documentary. This is honestly, you know, growing up, I'd seen 2001, The Shining, and Full Metal Jacket, and that was probably about it. And you know, liked the films, but then my dad started buying all of Kubrick's films and getting the sets and stuff. And when they finally came out with this, I sat down and watched it with him one day, and after that, I was just immediately infatuated with the man as a filmmaker, as a person, as pretty much everything, and he very quickly became my favorite filmmaker of all time. But yeah, I mean, it's just there's just something about the guy. And I always throw this in with my Kubrick stuff because Kubrick wanted to produce this film with Spielberg as director, and I do believe somewhere on here it even mentions Kubrick's name. I know that he dedicated the film to Stanley, so but yeah, anyway, AI. I thought it was a good movie. I think it catches a little flack here and there, but I thought it was enjoyable. So, alright, hope you guys enjoyed the little Kubrick vid here, and looking forward to your comments and stuff. Like I said, as soon as my Blu-ray set comes in, I'll do like an unboxing or an unveiling or whatnot. I may not be able to contain myself to go grab the camera and unbox. I'll probably just like rip it open and just stand there in awe of it. So, but anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you all next time.